So the one thing we've always said of Wednesday fans is what's happening Wednesday is the way of getting things better instead of short term and thinking long term. Well, Joe Cran had a really interesting article with someone to talk about long term thinking. Hello and welcome to this video. If you could like, share and subscribe to the channel, I'd much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when videos go live. The Talking Wednesday podcast is out every Tuesday at 5 p.m. We've been changing it up a little bit with it being playoff weekend, so it's been a bit different. So Joe Cran had an exclusive interview with the CEO, Chief Operating Officer Liam Dooley. Role plays is helping vision alongside chairman and other key people, including Alistair Wilson, the club general manager. So in this, they talk about the whole putting in the state-of-the-art floodlights and more technological advances. So this is a bit that I found interesting. It's one of the big things in our generation to make things sustainable. There's a full thinking. What can we do to help? We can switch all the lights in the stadium to LEDs. We can get solar panels on the roof. Can we install boreholes from the river to help the irrigation of the pitch? All these things cost money, but it's something we are looking at and we can improve and we can do more organically to improve. So it's interesting watching when they go down this route of looking at maybe finding things that are a little bit more sustainable to try and get more money in. So it's a bit more self-funding. So the lights, you're saving energy because LEDs. The boreholing, you're saving money in terms of water, so the pit can get done. With that, you get solar panels, you're saving the power usage. It's very interesting that we are looking down there. Now, this is some things that I will say. Jack from the Talking Wednesday podcast has said in the past, maybe this is something we could look at doing. Maybe these things are things that we should look at doing. Him being a geography student, he does know a little bit about this as part of his degree. Again, he goes with the fan zone. We work with external partners outset while still ensuring the program is sustainable. We now can prove that it's been worth the investment. So we look forward to the next steps on what the future holds. Right. The big one here, we've massively improved the megastore as we move forward, increased the sales across the board. The pink away shirt broke records, and then this year's yellow one beat those records again. We wanted the megastore to look and feel modernised, which we now feel like it does after recent renovations. So they changed it up a little bit, done different things to the megastore, trying to make it a little bit more modernized, like I said, and that's something we've needed for a while. So, like, here's another major shift. We're really pleased to realize that from the start of 2023-24 season, things have been made into the team card access control system, followed to replace the season tickets, where it printed it's just scan a barcode. It's very interesting that we're trying to get ways of making the money a little bit more cheaper. In terms of how we run the club. It's interesting, like, there's a chance that long-time version they want to host Dalton Smith fight. In 5 years' time, have one of the brilliant local bands to play Hill Stadium, but these are things that we need the infrastructure-wise and the facility to do so. Instead of just having match days, 25 days a year, host events. This is where we are starting to look a little bit better here. It's very clever that we are looking at these kind of things to go forward and try and make more revenue, try and be a bit better than that. It's one of the things, he's trying to get things that we can control. If we can control it, then you can control what's happened, like selling more boxes and stuff. He said, like, on a non-betting shirt sponsor increasing rare these days with Wednesday going Holston Sales Limited for 2022-2023 season. The shirt deal with Macron that began in 2021, which is a record kit sale to top off the actual value of the deal itself. And he said, we're trying to improve every department across the club. He went on to say, we have streamlined workforce with dedicated staff giving everything, and at the root of the group of people saying we want to make Sheffield Wednesday better. They tried to talk to fans when they've had a chance to talk about match day and see if we can fix stuff. But everything has been made a lot better and going better. Like, you look at the engagement panel or the executive supporter survey that the Owls had commissioned to Seathung. And it's interesting where everything we do is to support the chairman, it's to support downward, it's to support the team. But regardless of the results on the pitch, we strive every day to move the club forward off it. Something we've been saying for a while, the club needs to modernise and do better. And I think give credit to Chansiri on bringing Liam Dooley in, because he's actually worked really good wonders with changing things across the board with the club and making things better. So credit to him, credit to Chansiri. Let's keep going. But let me know what you think about this. Looking at future-proofing situation, trying to make more revenue on not just on match day. Very, very interesting seeing what coming out of Wednesday in terms of what we're doing for the future. Let me know what you think in the comment section below.